sometimes I leave the camera rolling just for documentation purposes in case I die. Because some of the shit I do is so sketchy, I wonder to myself like, bro, there's probably a safer way. Easier way? No. Safer way? Probably.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
You see me here? I'm not losing a finger today. This is definitely a moment of truth. I'm gonna drop this car. I have barely 3 fingers between the fender well and tires. Now if that shock is so low that it freaking caves it out, then what? Then what? You know what? Moment of truth. It is entirely too low. The jack is stuck in there. I have a thought. What if it worked? It is low, and I feel like it's gonna touch everything. The back I had to raise up, but it's still also low. You see? Remember here, suspension definitely needs adjusting. Definitely. Cambered out. She's on the ground for the first time in a hot minute. Time to move on to the next project. What you came for on this video, new project, new part. Let's see how much we can get done today.
Oh my God, okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. Everybody stay calm.
In this box, my kid decorated a sweet sticker. We have the next part that's going into the vehicle. As you guessed it. Look at this. So we have a hydro, and I bought the whole kit. So it comes with the lines. Here. It comes with the bracket. I bought the bracket. Wasn't sure how that was gonna go. Seems legit. Calipers. Some Willwoods. Yes. And some Willwood pads. Of course, the DriftHQ. Oop, I need this. DriftHQ t-shirt. Yeah. Okay, so we have Willwood calipers with the Willwood brakes. We have the actual line kit. I wasn't gonna mess with making my own lines. Just bought this one. We had the Seems Legit Garage dual caliper bracket. And then I went with the DriftHQ.
Yes! That's awesome!
Alright, let's get into the vehicle. So today, the main goal is to get the actual hydro mounted. This might be a bigger pain in the butt because of everything that's in the vehicle still. Okay, so everything is laid out. Basically, the first step is to figure out where I want to install it and how I want to install it. There's a couple different options because these are universal kits that I could do. I've gone ahead and started to pre-assemble the hydro. This is the hydro. I have the banjo fitting. I have the banjo bolt. This is the bolt that it came with. It's like a basic pass-through. It's a little pass-through. So I use the bolt supplied with the banjo fitting because I'm gonna run. Picture this, hydro all the way back, and then where it hits the seats, is the mounting plate that you get from DriftHQ. It's a universal plate. I'm just gonna have to drill some holes. It looks like there is one hole that I could possibly use on this corner here. It's gonna push the entire area all the way over. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna run it to here, and it's gonna be on the seat, because if I run it too far this way, I have to worry about the steering wheel and then the reverse, because the reverse is all the way up to the front and left. So if I put this here, let me make sure that I'm able to. Placement is so key on this thing. And then the banjo fitting, I have to worry about. See the banjo fitting? I have to make sure that it can get threaded and go straight down and back. So I might run it like this, at a little bit of an angle, so I get the fitting just to run straight down too. That's probably what I'll end up doing. So I'm gonna make sure this thing. Oh, that's me. Okay. So if I push this a little bit forward, I could center it like this, but then again, we have to be careful not to hit the steering wheel. So, out. Leaves me with mere millimeters, but I'm just going in. And this is first, second. Everything else is pretty good. And if I wanted to, I gotta make sure that this is pretty close. This is pretty close to my steering wheel. I don't want to hit it. It's another thing we have to kind of think about where this is at in relation to the steering wheel. I like this straight back. Pow, 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 pow. Wow, wow. Do 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 do. Let's get this installed here as best as we can, because there's bolts that have to go up through the bottom side of the trans tunnel, which I don't even know how that's gonna work. I'm gonna mark this. I got it pretty straight where I want it. Okay, so I have everything marked out where I want it to go. Those 4 little holes, I'm gonna mount this hydro to that. There's an additional plate that comes with this hydro here that I might run underneath and just sandwich the two together in between the plate. This is definitely mounted to this. Just kidding. So this right here is the bracket that it came with, and it's threaded. I'm going to run this plate on the underside of this bracket. I just need to get longer screws. These ones only go through this and this. I just need a hair bit longer, a couple millimeters, so it'll grab this piece. And I can run this underneath. So tomorrow all I have to do is get the extended bolts, tighten up the line and the fitting, the banjo fitting, run some fluids, bleed the brakes. Should be easy enough. What is going on, guys? It is the next day, and I had to finish off yesterday with everything incomplete. The bolts I have aren't long enough, as you can see there. They actually don't go all the way through the trans tunnel. So what I did, I had to go to the hardware store this morning, and I got longer bolts. So we should be able to get all this mocked up today. I got these bolts right here. Boom. These ones are going to go all the way through the trans tunnel. And then I bought these for the actual hydro to the plate underneath, so we can kind of lock all that in. Alright, I'm going to get to installing these, and then it should be time to run lines after the brackets. I'm going to put the brackets on and then the lines, most likely. Play by ear. I'll be back. Alright guys, so oh look how nice this is inside of here. You see me here? Yeah. Okay, back to what we were doing. There it is mounted. This is like not going anywhere. This is solid and solid. I'm gonna mount the actual hydro. Okay guys, so the handbrake's installed. We moved on to the rear of the vehicle to install the brackets, and I get to the brackets and I don't know if you can see this, but this is the old rotor. These are so grooved, there's a lip. I'm gonna go to the parts store, get a rotor because of our lip that has accumulated over probably years of wear. So we get new rotors, and then brake parts cleaner, and new fluid for the hydro. Because you gotta bleed that anyways. I will not get a permanent tattoo.
He had something in his eye earlier, and he's like trying to dig it out with his dirty gloves. I was like, why are you wearing glasses?
This is my wife. She's going on a bike ride with her bike shorts.
I ride a bike by myself, but I'm on vacation. I'm going.
Me, I'm done for the day.
Done.
This is mounted. This is mounted. The rotors are off. I have to take off the shield and then get new rotors. So I'm waiting on new rotors before I proceed on putting on the caliper kit, because the other rotors were pretty bad. They didn't even want to come off. I actually cut the e-brake and removed all the e-brake stuff from the inside. I have to mount the caliper kit, and I have to remove the dust shield. But that's for a later date because I still need rotors. I'm gonna order them today, and then we'll get the rotors in there. That's it for me. That's it for me. If you enjoyed today's video, like the video, sub to the channel, click the little bell. See you in the next one.